What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Rouslin's Opening Round 3 Ball. I am your host for this show, obviously, Jason Rouslin. I'm the Disney apparel-wearing maniac, if this is your first show. Just a big fan of Disney, to be honest with you. And today I've got my little Stormtrooper guy. This is actually one of the shirts that I probably get the most comments on, believe it or not. It's, the Van Gogh painting, obviously, and they threw up the Starry Night painting and threw in a Stormtrooper. So pretty cool. Anyways, enough of that. I am back from my extravaganza, my cruise last week, and come home to a really good golf tournament with a great field and huge prizes. Probably the biggest prizes we've seen of a non-major or players championship. So excited to break it down. We've got a great field. And without further ado, I just kind of mentioned right off the top, it is the Memorial or Memorial Tournament. They obviously go by the hashtag The Memorial. If you want to learn more about this information that I'm giving you here, a little bit more in depth, a little bit more about who's playing this week, and so on and so forth, we've got a free article on Osmo.com. Go to Osmo.com/PGA. Find your way right to that featured article, the first cut. That's right there. If you're watching this at a different time and it's not the featured one right on that main page, just scroll down a little bit, and of course that's titled The First Cut. So that's where I get that from. It's the first cut of rough when they go out in the morning is always the best. So that's why we titled that. It's the first article that comes out for us every week. So that's free each and every week as well. All right, this week we've got the Memorial Tournament. As I said, in the background you see it's known for its plush greens and its pristine condition. This is Jack's masterpiece. Jack Nicklaus is the designer of the golf course and the host of the tournament as well. It really is his masterpiece, and while it's certainly not Augusta by any stretch of the imagination, it's certainly something that he looked to emulate when he made this course. It's par 72, measuring just about 7,400 yards. They can play it anywhere in between there. As far as difficulty, it ranks right kind of in the middle each year. Last year it was, I think, the 20th hardest. It's been the 30th, so somewhere in that middle range, not too hard. But we should get an over par cut. Reason is there's actually only 120 players in the field. It is an invitational tournament, top 70 and tie, so way more than 50% of the field is going to make it through, where that's not the case normal weeks when we have 156 golfers, so something to take into account. The tournament itself has been played for over 40 years, dating back to 1976, and 60 the top 100 in the world are here to compete, so pretty good. DraftKings top prize for the week is $150,000, which is, as I mentioned, the top prize that we have seen in a non-major or Players Championship. FanDuel's top prize is $30K for the week. Now let's get into some players. Patrick Cantlay comes in this week, and he is obviously in incredible form. Back-to-back third-place finishes, and also a fourth-place finish here, along with a 35th place here in 2017. So made the cut in each of his first two tries. Statistically, he sets up absolutely perfect for this course. There actually isn't many courses that he doesn't set up perfectly for, but that's because he tailors his schedule. It's a very limited schedule, but obviously goes to courses in which he feels comfortable with, big tournaments, and can use his ball striking to his definite ability. So 14th on the year, 14th on the year in approaches, 15th on the year in off the tee. Sorry about that. Just had to take a little drink there. Second player we're going to learn about is Keegan Bradley. Keegan Bradley is 7,600 this week on DraftKings, 9,400 on FanDuel. Sorry, I forgot to mention Patrick Cantlay coming in at 10-2 this week. One of the highest prices we've seen for him in quite some time. So definitely something we want to keep a note of there. 11,000 on FanDuel, a little bit easier to play. Keegan Bradley, 7,600, 9,400 on FanDuel. 29th at the PGA, played very well. Had a tough miscut at the Wells Fargo, was in good position, and then had a couple of bad holes, which is kind of what Keegan does sometimes. He does have a miscut risk, but has only missed 2 cuts since the Open Championship last year, so been playing very, very good. 23rd in 2018 here, missed cut in 17, but had 8th place finishes in both 2016 and 15, so very interesting. He does most of his damage on his approaches, ranked 3rd on the year, and 71st on off the tee on tour this year. The last player we're going to learn about is Justin Suh. And Justin Suh, the reason why I always like to put kind of one curveball in here, if you will, and Justin Suh is one of the best, if not the number one ranked amateur in the world. The world official amateur rankings, of course, change just like the world, official world golf rankings for professionals. But he's been ranked as high as number one. An extremely talented kid. We will see him on the PGA Tour, likely. Maybe might have to go to the Web.com Tour, kind of similar to what Doug Gim is having to do. Another player that was ranked so highly in the amateur rank. So Justin Suh has the invitation along with Norman Jung. And if you don't remember Norman Jung last year, or if you're new to DFS golf, he was highly, highly touted out of Oregon. Won the College Player of the Year, the Jack Nicklaus Award, which is why he is here, Norman Jung. And he just hasn't found his groove yet. He's playing on the Web.com Tour now. Justin Suh is still in college, but we'll see him soon. So definitely a player to be on the lookout for coming in the coming years, and maybe not quite so this week, but certainly would like to see him grind out his first cut. So that will round up the players here for the Memorial Tournament. And like I said, it's a great tournament. It's a great field and a great course. So enjoy it out there. Of course, you can find me on Twitter at DFS Golfer 23. Of course, if you want to become an awesome member, I'm in the Slack chat quite a bit, answering the Slack chat DMs and, of course, participating in the chat as well. So until next time, guys, good luck and wish you the best this week. Cheers, everybody.